Alrighty. I'm trying to get... What is it? Trying to get Jacob in a party. I just don't know where he's at. I thought it said he was online a second ago. There he is, yeah. Alright, I was looking at some of the new stuff in the store and shit. Today we're drinking Mike's and more Cooper Hayes. We may be eating some Girl Scout cookies. How you doing, Karu? Also, yeah, I need to make sure I go do not disturb. I guess Kara's away from his setup. Oh, you're good, Karu. I was saying, how are you doing? Baby girl, tomorrow we're gonna do the Baldur's Gate. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Kara. That's the way to look at it. Monty,
Oh.
boy.
And Jacob tonight?
He said he was gonna be in party and playing Dead by Daylight. But I invited him. He hasn't responded. I'm gonna send him a message and tell him to get in stream.
Oh, did you see the video I sent you?
No, but I'd heard about it. It had already been made from a guy I was watching cover the topic.
Yeah, bruh. We were wrong. I'll be the first to admit I was wrong about how she still cheated. Figured she would just do. I didn't think she would do the same thing.
You didn't think she'd do the same shtick.
Yeah, I thought she might get original, and then she didn't. And then I was just like, wait, for real? That's what she did?
What was
No.
that, Devin?
No way.
Get rid of it.
But yeah, no, sure as shit. Did you? Oh. Why does it matter, right? So what that you can't do it fucking blindfold? I don't understand
got
the
everyone talking about it.
obsession. fine. She did it. I know why she did it. She did it so another unbearably popular streamer would notice her.
I would definitely say the words unbearably. Just in general, but we know who I'm talking about, and I'm not allowed to say names.
Yeah. If you need a little more context, this one is not a female. This one is a male. And that is about as far as we can take it. Popular, male, and he streams. Speaking of him, he hasn't brought up a video of how he was like wrong again, and the fact that he called everybody that said that she still cheated fucking idiots and shit. Where's the I'm sorry that I hopped on a hype train immediately, even though it was very clearly faked video.
Monty, he's a leftist. They don't have to do that.
I just want to know where it's at. I would love to know because man,
they can blast on major news media things that are outright false, and when they're proven false, they can apologize in really small blog posts and stuff where no one will see it.
Did he even do that?
A liar? No, not even.
Well,
maybe. I'm not in his Discord or anything, so maybe.
That's fair. I'm also
I don't know.
not in his Discord. I'm also very much not in his Discord. Dude, I couldn't even watch his full videos on the subject. I couldn't do it. I tried.
That's bad. I really don't like him.
If anything, he legitimately makes the content worse.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the content still does well afterwards.
Like, it's not only is it not transformative, it's arguably worse.
So, Monty,
I would mimic what he does, but I legitimately can't do that without letting people know exactly who we're referring to.
Yeah.
The moment that I start to try and mimic
Monty, I did say
what he does,
old, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's the I mean, I just told everybody who it was.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's transformative.
I don't see how that's transformative in any way. And if you're like, oh, he says other things too. Yeah, but those are the #1 things said in his streams, and that's almost it. Can you do that? How'd she do that, chat?
It's so true that it's hurting.
The fact that Twitch chat lets him get away from that is bullshit. The fact that he's not hit with a copy strike on every single video he's ever done is bullshit. This isn't false copy striking. This is he legitimately stole people's content. But no. He's not even the person we were originally talking about. The one person, man. Rough. Kinda rough.
Yeah, I was talking about Dead by Daylight too much and we decided to play it.
Yeah, I see that.
Monty, you should do killer stuff. Jacob was doing killer stuff.
Yeah, but I'm playing this MMO and I'm actually kind of enjoying it, and I only have it again until the 22nd of this month.
Jesus fucking Christ, Monty, that's 20 days.
Gold, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. You can be every class. at the same time. That's 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 like 22 level 70s.
Monty, you found other RuneScape. This is insane.
That's not incorrect, and I'm not happy about the fact that you are right. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
I don't know what build I want to do. I wanted to do pig. Is what I said I was
It's
going to do
just
as my
got
first
so
stop.
much goddamn content.
Alright, this one was just, I think a challenge thing that we had to use something for. I don't know. Or this was a random. Because I don't know why I'd be using broken syringe in rule set number 2. That's stupid. Let's give it...
Yay. I got a new pair of boots. The hell? Where? Oh.
That's fine. We'll give that a shot, and we'll do... Deadlock. Surge got its name back, so... Totally in the S's. Man, I love the cats just destroying shit for fun. Bear's trying to open the closet, sweetheart. What do I want? Frizz is now investigating the closet door. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. See how this goes.
There's one thing that this whole situation proved again, though, and that is if either Carl Jost or shit, CoffeeZilla ever start investigating you, just give up, throw your hands up, and say you did it. Honestly, that's the best option you have. Just say you did it. Don't fight it. Give up. They're gonna figure it out, dude. They're gonna catch you.
Your fate is sealed.
The moment that you lost, the moment that they found out that you exist.
Monty, I want to test the limits of your ability. Next time I get a substantial amount of money, I'm gonna get someone to make you steak, and I want you to eat steak until you can't. I want to see how much you can eat.
That just sounds like you're paying for me to have one hell of a good day. I'm
Yeah.
fine with this.
Basically, yeah.
My fucking boss, there is a food challenge near where I live, right? Where, apparently there's like a big ass burger that's got like a lot of fries and shit. Apparently if you can eat it within like an hour, you can have it for free. And my boss was like, so you gonna try it? And I was like, I'm gonna go eat for free, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. John Cena used to do that a lot whenever he was in college. There was
Yeah,
a pizza
he
chain.
told stories about it.
Yep, there was a pizza chain that offered a challenge that if you finished the whole pizza thing, they would give it to you for free. And so that's exactly what he did. And they were like, "Wow, you did it!" And then the second time, the guy's like, "Wow, you did it." And then the third time, the guy's like, "Hey, dude, if you just want a pizza, just ask for the fucking pizza." And the guy's like, "All right, fine."
Uh-huh.
I forgot how to attach traps.
That's a thing. Yeah, no. I don't think I'll have a problem with it. I'm gonna do it. I'm very confident that it's not gonna take. I don't think that I'm gonna have any issue with it whatsoever.
Yeah, but how many ounces do you think you get?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to spoil the surprise on how big the burger is. Or are you talking about or you're talking about the steak instance?
Yeah.
A lot. A fuckload. How long do I have? Like, do I get to eat for an hour? Is there a time limit?
I'll say like.
I'll hit the 100-ounce mark.
100 ounce? Jesus fuck.
My belly will be noticeably distended before I give up.
Before you're willing to throw in the towel.
Yeah. Huh.
She's one of the only people I don't want to chase. Ooh, good shit, boy. I don't think I'm doing this well of a job of defending them, but it's still, like, locking the game up. Which is crazy. Is that a missed skill check? Interesting.
Got it.
Let's go check the other gens. That's fine. She got her helmet off, which means she got it off over here.
Neat.
I don't know where that gen popped at, to be honest. give her another pass.
Okay. Already. Also, aren't these on my list? They are.
Yeah, we don't have the time to get her to a school trip.
Yeah. That's one. Also, when are we gonna play Baldur's Gate again?
Tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah. We just had this. We actually, Jacob and I just had this discussion because he was upset about it. Not upset about it. He was just wondering when, to be honest. And I was like, tomorrow. He was like, oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to play. It's been a
It's
little
so
bit.
good.
I need to go. I'm actually half tempted to just play tonight as well.
What? Just like some solo?
Yeah. Go do some soloing.
It's so good.
I got a barbarian. He's really fun to play.
I was actually making a joke that you should multi-class into barbarian as your wizard, so that whenever you run out of spell slots, you can just go into a rage about it.
If I was gonna multi-class into anything with the wizard, it would be a monk. I think that would be fun. They're like, yeah, the wizard clearly ran out of spell slots. And then he put his staff on the ground and started throwing hands. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, that's the exact same mentality for the what is it? For the barbarian, where you just you throw down your staff, you tear off your shirt and start running at them.
Yeah, like 10 o'clock, by the way, Haley and Tyler were trying to get me to play Minecraft. They're like, we should play Minecraft. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go sleep for a couple hours. And they're like, why? And I was like, here in like 2 or so hours, Gold will probably get a hold of me and be like, hey, you gonna get on? So I would like to have gotten some amount of sleep before that happened.
Yeah. And that's how you can sneak up on somebody who's expecting you to come from the right and you come from the left instead. Because you can lose your terror radius for a second. You beat the shit out of Black Veil yesterday? Good shit. Did you go a Fluve resist or no? Did you use Coalescence like I was talking about?
Yeah, this is an important question because either the fight was really difficult or the fight was difficult or the fight was not. Fluve resist. A Fluve resist really does make that fight way easier.
Monty, I looked at Coalescence, that one that boosts your ass whenever you're recovering from an abnormal status effect. Did you know it gives you like plus 90 attack?
No.
Yeah, that's how much it buffs you when you're recovering from abnormal status effects. I saw that shit and I was like,
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Playing perfectly against certain monsters and letting them hit you with stuff. Like maybe letting Kieran, maybe letting a Kieran or something hit you with the lightning, and then don't let them hit you again. That might be pretty solid for just for that, just for those windows. Those windows of recovery.
If you've charm. He farmed him to get the if you've charm.
Oh yeah, you farmed normal. Yeah.
I use Decos. I ain't gonna lie.
I do too.
I did not have the charm, and I didn't feel like going back to get the charm, so I just used Decos. Would it have been better if I used the charm instead of the Decos? Probably. Oh shit, also, I too killed Black Veil, right? The other day. When I killed Black Veil the other day, he dropped a blast, blast attack increase, 4-slot gem. Which was pretty cool, I didn't have one of those yet. I now have a blast jewel that can sit in a 4-slot and give me 2 instead of 1.
Interesting. What the?
Achievement. Oh.
I am having the problem with these new players sometimes, where they're making plays that aren't smart, but I'm expecting them to make a smart play, so I'm trying to mind game a smart play, and then they do the dumb play. It's like when you'll see pro Rainbow Six Siege players get killed by a guy. It's like, why did you? How'd that guy kill you? You're a pro player. Well, he's standing in the middle of a room. I never in a million years would have thought somebody would do that.
I didn't even see it coming.
Yeah. How was I supposed to prepare for that? Oh, that's pretty cool. What is that? I'm not allowed to look. Okay.
Interesting.
Now we need to get what, Sharky leveled up or something? Oh my god, all 3 of them. I honestly like their perks are absolutely dumb. Could legitimately make an entire... Oh, it's GG, Sleepy Dragon! Were you the person who got hatched at the very end? Legitimately make make an entire build based around getting blighted? Yeah, dude, that was what I was talking about. Just allowing the monster to apply abnormal side effects to you just for you to be buffed. That's an interesting idea. It's a lot like Edmund McMillan talked about why he puts it in his game so much, is that he really likes the idea of taking damage to do damage, and so that's why a lot of his games have some kind of mechanic around that, or a lot of stuff that involves it. Like Eve with the Razor Blade, millions of other items, honestly, and Isaac. But yeah, it's super cool. I honestly like it a lot too. Just like how in like JJK, I like I like Choso and them. I saw I don't know what her name is, but something from Bleach where a girl had some kind of a weapon that used blood. It like coated itself in her blood, and that looked cool as shit. So now I want to watch Bleach. I called Jacob a loser over Bleach because he said it looked too old. And he was saying something along the lines of, yeah, it looks too old, so I don't know if I'd enjoy it.
It's got a very similar art style to Dragon Ball Z, and I'm fucking offended.
Yeah, I told him outright. I said, fucking Inuyasha was made in like 2001, 1998.
That's another
and it holds
one.
up.
Yeah, I would describe its art style as Inuyasha-esque.
Yeah, a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff, all of them hold up.
Oh shit, there's a Trigun movie that I think is either come out or is coming out.
I love Inuyasha. Inuyasha was my first ever anime, and it is definitely one of my favorites.
It's so jarring, the fact that the animation style is completely changed now.
I wonder what some of those would look like. Oh yeah, it is so crazy to see.
Like, obviously they can't do the old animation style anymore, so they do a new one, and it's jarring to see. Fucking Duskmon.
Oh my god, some of these look amazing. Oh, that one looks nice. Sleepy Dragon, who's your favorite character from Inuyasha? I'll withhold what mine is. Oh, I got a lot of demon form. Some Shishomaru. Shishomaru? Valid.
Master Shishomaru.
I think that is no one's favorite character, Monty the I think that is no one's favorite character. Mine, honestly, Shishomaru's up
Come
there,
on,
to be honest.
man, come on. He's fine.
Oh, Shishomaru's really up there. It'd probably...
He's pretty solid. He is a good choice.
Monty, it's considered just a romance anime.
It's the most action-y romance anime I've ever watched.
It is the most action-packed. Oh my god. I wonder what the least I wonder what the least popular character in the entire show is.
Who's the wolf dude?
Kyoga? No, it's not
his
his name.
name?
Hold on. Koga.
Koga.
His name is Koga.
It.
No, it's not Kyoga for some reason.
That was a weird episode. His, like, introduction, where you first meet him, strange. Whole episode's strange.
Koga, yep. It is. I'd have to say, yeah, probably Inuyasha or Shishomaru would be my favorite character.
I don't really think there's many other choices.
Yeah, they're so peak.
I
It's
mean, you
insane.
can like the Fox kid. He's pretty
Chippo?
okay. Yeah. Or actually, no, correction. My favorite character is the Demon Slayer chick. She's pretty awesome.
I couldn't remember her name for some reason. Sango? Is it Sango?
Yes. Songo.
Yeah.
She's
I went
pretty
to start
awesome.
typing it in and I instantly remembered it. She's up there too. She's super good.
I
Love
think
her.
I think that those are probably the top 3 though in the anime.
Yeah, you could like you could like Koga or something for comedic relief and stuff, but yeah. My niece cosplays as her. That's badass. The armor and everything. Does she have a prop of the boomerang?
That's fucking sick.
If she does, dude, that'd be badass. Oh, that's so cool. I always want to do cosplays and stuff, but I'm either shite with makeup and costumes and stuff, or I just don't have the money to buy the already completed ones. Where's my mics?
Oh, you're drinking.
Yeah?
I have
What?
alcohol. I could drink.
I thought you were gonna just call me a drunk and move on.
You drunking.
No, Monty,
bastard.
saying that I've also, during my cut, I've already dropped like 15 pounds. So,
That's fair.
this is the first
I
cheat
do-
day in 2 weeks.
I do enjoy the fact that you were kind of. What the fuck? Are you for real?
What?
What? Why is that thing that I just got substantially fucking worse? Item comparison.
This is
Huh.
domain expansion. Have you watched JJK Sleepy Dragon?
I say for I think.
Monty, you need to watch JJK so we can talk.
Well, we've talked about the show quite a bit because I've looked at some of the manga.
Yeah, because you've been spoiled.
I have been spoiled. That's fine though. I've got Demon Slayer is no different.
I've not seen it yet. It is
I know
so
the
good.
I know the end of it.
It's so good. It's such a good anime. I already want to get. I'm gonna get the on this arm. I'm gonna get the 6 eyes tattooed, which is what Gojo's eyes are called. It's the 6 eyes of the Gojo clan, and it's gonna be throughout heaven and earth. I alone am the honored one, which is his quote he says upon his first ascension. And it's amazing. It has a lot of Buddhist ties and stuff like that too. It was actually specifically said by Buddha. But no, also it's a good idea to carve that thing out of styrofoam. Otherwise, you're not carrying that bitch around. I could probably carry one carved out of wood, but it would also be a shitload of. God, that'd be a shitload of fucking effort on my part. And also, I wouldn't even be able to cosplay as her. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to cosplay as her. It would definitely be like a gender bender. Because I'm now, what? I'm 6 foot tall, 243 pounds. I'm not a small boy. I would definitely just look like a hulked out monster in the Demon Slayer armor and carrying it around. They'd be like, "Who are you?" "Oh, I'm It'd be like if I tried to cosplay Nezuko. "Yeah, I'm Nezuko." She said, "Fuck you are, dude. You got a dick. I know what you do." I know you do. My Hero Academia, I've heard so many good things about that show and so many bad things about the community. I had a friend who, his name's Brandon, who outright told me that he's a My Hero Academia fan, but he will not tell people that under normal circumstances because he doesn't want to be associated with the entirety of the fandom. I could pull off demon form Nezuko, absolutely. The tattoos and everything, that'd be badass. But yeah, a little girl form Nezuko with the bamboo in the mouth, it would look more like some kind of BDSM German sex slave looking shit.
It's a cosplay you could get in trouble for in public.
Oh, thanks for that hex totem. Yeah, exactly.
My Hero Academia is pretty solid. I haven't watched it in a little bit, but I was up to date with what was out at one point. I know there's more out. I just haven't gone back to watch it. I've slowed down on my anime watching substantially, which is a shame.
Alright, so we just lost Undying.
What's that? Got in trouble in public for cosplay. Oh. That's not surprising.
No, it's not surprising at all. Some cosplays,
Anyways.
to accurately cosplay them, you're almost nude.
Yeah. It happens.
Like we were talking about Demon Form Nezuko. If I'm cosplaying Demon Form Nezuko, it don't look appropriate.
Definitely doesn't. It is rather provocative, we'll say. So I don't want to do this. Can I unsync my little... It's provocative. It gets the people going. Okay. Also, looks like we're going back this way. I'm a level 16 punchy boy.
There we go. Our helmet is now on.
I got an argument about, at work, by the way, about the description of content.
Oh?
Because we were talking about some MMOs, and I was like, there are MMOs that have like WoW and shit that have enough actual have enough content, whether or not it's good or bad content, have enough content where you could just feasibly not do everything the game has to offer in your lifetime. And then they were like, no, they don't. You could go through the game and do everything the game has to offer. I was like, dude, everything in a video game is considered content. I was like, every piece of armor, every weapon, it's all content. And their argument was, that's not content anybody cares about. And my response was, people have beaten Dark Souls with Rock Band drum sets. And one of the main objectives of Dark Souls is to become is to 100% the game, right? Which requires you to get every weapon, like every boss weapon and everything like that. There are definitely people that have spent enough time in these MMOs where they've tried to gather everything. Like, no, it doesn't count as content. I was like, it's what it is, though.
Yeah, 100%.
It is
stuff.
content.
Yeah. 100%
Like,
stuff
it's
is very,
definition.
very common.
Like, I get it. It's not content to me or you. I'm not going to go in an MMO and collect every piece of armor that there is in the game. But somebody will. To somebody, that is content.
find people. So my build doesn't work.
I then brought up because one of the coworkers was arguing with me about it. I went, "But you play Monster Hunter World?" He goes, "Yeah." And I went, "One of the main objectives in Monster Hunter World is become a master hunter of the new world, which is to get like gold, large and small crown for like half the monsters on the hunting list." And to do that, that means you've killed that monster.
Oh, Monty, that is
That's
not
just,
Master Hunter of the New World. Is just MR200's quest. You mean
okay. What is
it's
what
called
is the
like Trophy
achievement for-
Collector or something.
Okay, well, whatever. My point still stands. It's something important that you're supposed to do in the game. And I was just like, "Dude, that's a thing that you do in a game." What's the way this? You fate. Fate is this. Fate is 5. Nah, I'm good. Doesn't do anything for me. You remember when those girls came up to the pass on Hell's Kitchen and looked at Gordon Ramsay? Or no, that was actually a dude. It's Pumpkin. My bad. How could I mistake? It was the Pumpkin Risotto guy. That doesn't do anything for me. Well, you don't do anything for me either. What? Fuck off. That show was so good. So good. Such a good show. You know what? Time to get back on that Hell Kitchen kick.
Oh, thank you, Sleepy Dragon.
Sleepy_Dragon 14 just followed.
I'm gonna take a shot for you in just 1 sec.
Also, I also sent Jacob a message on Messenger. He did not reply. I think he's asleep.
He said he was off Xbox, but that was all he really said.
Sad. But it's Friday. You're supposed to be on Xbox today. What the fuck?
Oh well.
Alright, I'll do a couple more quests on this game and then probably switch games to Baldur's Gate because it is a game that I spent $140 on and I should play it. One, it's good, worth playing. Two, spent $140 on it. Oh, same coworker, by the way. Guy's name is Brent. He's awesome. He's just an amazing dude. Two, we talked about Destiny 2.
Oh?
And it wasn't a conversation that he expected. Because he's like, you know, I don't understand Destiny 2 players, right? It's like, I don't know, the game just, I don't see the appeal. And I went, oh yeah? And it was like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the game's bad. And I went, yeah, me too.
As
He
a
went,
Destiny
"Don't
2
you-"
player.
Yeah, he went, why did
Have a
don't
good
you
stream,
play
you
Destiny
too,
2?
Sleepy
And
Dragon.
I went, my exact words to him were, yes, I play Destiny 2. That means my opinion on the game being bad, it holds far more value than yours. And he went, oh. And I went, there are a lot of Destiny 2 players out there like me that just because we played the game and we love the game doesn't mean that we have a disillusion of whether or not it's a good game. It is a bad game. By all standards of measurement, it is not a good game. He was like, you're so open about it. Like, yeah, I mean, it's true. The developers, he's like, so what made you dislike it? I went, the fact that the developers accidented a game that I love to play. And he went, what does that mean? And I went, have you ever heard of Telesto? And he went, no. And I went, look up the story of Telesto, and then you can understand what I mean by the developers. They don't really know what they're doing.
Okay, well, she got it right. But I know where she's going, so I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, shit. Another person. Hello.
The accident a good game.
This person's interesting. They're playing with a lot of cognitive skill, but they're making accidental little mistakes, which makes me think that they're a good player that's, like, drunk right now or something.
Yeah, so the whole conversation, it just shocked him. He was not surprised. It was not the response he thought, because he knew I played Destiny 2.
Karu, look up a place called the Karen Diner, and you'll watch some videos about that place. Really cool place. That one's not being
just see asshole customers being told to go fuck themselves. There's a restaurant that you can go to during bike week, right? And the whole like shtick of the restaurant is the servers and shit are super rude. They treat you like shit.
Yeah, that's the Karen Diner.
Oh, is that it?
That's the Karen Diner, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, hold on. Is it Japanese or American?
No, it's American.
Then, yep, that's the Karen Diner. There is a Japanese one where all the servers are dressed with these masks. The masks are specifically this folklore creature that is very mischievous, and so all of them act like that. And so they'll be like kind of like rude, mean, but in a joking, like mischievous kind of way. It's really cool.
Yeah, the Karen Diner is awesome. The watching videos of it is just sick because they are legitimately very, very mean. I do like the people that clearly had no idea what they were getting themselves into, that get upset when they're there, and then end up getting like kicked out.
That's why they have, yeah, they try to post it as much as they can, that like, hey, they're gonna be really mean to you. I'm talking like, hey, can I get a all-American burger with an extra patty? And they'll be like, your fat fucking ass doesn't need an extra patty, Jesus. And they'll be like, what?
Patty, you fat fuck.
Trying to clog
and
your arteries, huh,
didn't know what they and then the people that clearly didn't realize what they got themselves into get fucking upset, flip a plate, and then they get kicked out. Like, bro, what did you?
Monty, this Cooper Hayes stuff, dirt cheap and actually tastes okay. We're using our Cheshire Cat shot glass today.
Should I be drinking? Doing shots for subs. I kind of want to do it too. I think that'd
shots
be
for
kinda
subs
fun.
and follows, yeah.
We've already done like 3 and I haven't grabbed a bottle or anything. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do it.
You do.
I'm supposed to go get coffee. Or Tyler has his child also. I don't know.
The fuck? Who cares? I've had my kids every time you've come to my house and drank.
That's fair.
I always have my kids.
I guess drinking around children is something I'm accustomed to.
Monty,
I really shouldn't be.
I will say this: I did just do sort of an asshole move. I am not fully back in the swing of things, like able to very easily destroy really good players. So what I did was I put on one of my really cheeky builds. Essentially, once I down somebody, and I put a helmet on them, they now are put into an actual like Jigsaw game. The Hex Undying and Thrill of the Hunt serve only to slow down progress on cleansing Hex Huntress's Lullaby, which does survivors receive a 6% regression penalty when missing skill checks. That's not the part that matters. Each time a survivor is hooked, Huntress Lullaby grows in power. Tokens 1 through 4 make the time between skill check warning sounds and the skill check becoming shorter. So the sound will go off and the check will be faster. And at 5 tokens, you will get no skill check warning anymore. So that makes it a little bit more difficult.
That sounds like something you need for people that can actually get the helmet off. So not me.
And so Jigsaw, I have my add-ons are Razor Wire and Interlocking Razor. Razor Wire, Jigsaw box's skill success zones are smaller. Failing a Jigsaw skill check while uninjured injures the survivor. Interlocking a Razor. Failing a Jigsaw skill check while injured inflicts deep wound. So if you're healthy, it'll injure you. If you're injured, it'll deep wound you. And then, on top of all of that, with smaller skill checks, almost no warning, and then no warning. And it has 2 different things. Thrill of the Hunt makes it take way longer to cleanse the totem, to get rid of it. On top of all of that, Infectious Fright. Any survivor that is within your terror radius while another survivor is put in the dying state will scream, revealing their location. Revealing their location and letting go of the box, auto-failing it. Which causes you to instantly become injured and instantly become deep wound if you're already injured.
I do like the fact that you have all these things to make it to where players can't get the contraption off their head. Dude, you could give me, like...
GG's!
Give me a
Jim?
buff for getting the thing off my head. I still won't.
Yeah, Monty, I could give you a buff. Actively make you do stuff faster. Thank you so much for the GG's. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the matches.
Damn well, I'm going to have to go through every single one of them. And it's going to be the last one. And I'm going to fucking die.
Monty, I remember in Kill Your Friends when we were doing customs where you got the helmet on, you were like, this is dumb. And then you died.
Me. Yeah, you followed me and you watched as I went to 3 of them. And you were like, oh, Monty's at one. You're just sitting there watching me because you're playing with us. Like, oh, Monty's at one. Will he get it off? No. He's at his second one. Is he going to get it off this time? No. Third one. He'll get it off this time. Didn't get it off. Oh, Monty. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I realized that you were the 4, yeah?
You're going to die. You don't have enough time. You're going to die. Me and you just staring at each other. So this is it, huh?
Yeah, because I was running, just to be an asshole, I think I was running Tampered Timer to Crate of Gears. And I was like, Mon, you only have time to search 3.
Yeah.
You don't search for 4.
Just looking at you is like, so what are the chances of what just happened?
That Not honestly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have a 1 in 4 chance, right? And if you fail it 3 times, that means you failed a... Actually, I would say not even a 1 in 4 chance.
They've now changed it,
You have a
Monty.
3 in 4 chance.
They've now changed it. No matter what, whenever you get your helmet on, it is predetermined that you already have the odds. The odds are 1 person will search 1 box, 1 person will search 2, 1 gets 3, and the other gets 4. And so if somebody gets it off in 1, everyone else is going to have the 2, 3, 4. If you see someone get it off in 4, everyone else is having the 3, 2, 1.
Even with that guaranteed, I had a 3 in 4 chance of getting that helmet off.
Yes.
Because I searched 3 boxes.
Optimized. Yeah, 100% optimized. You would have got the 3rd search, but because of my add-ons, you were never getting the 4th search. You as the person with the 4th search was going to die.
Yeah. So, just to clarify, that does indeed mean I failed a 3 in 4 chance skill check in real life.
In real life, yeah. IRL, based on the servers, you failed. RNGesus spat in your eye. I honestly, speaking of RNGesus, I want to go back to Warframe bad.
I don't
Oh.
have it downloaded right now. I wonder if they
What the fuck? Why don't you have Warframe downloaded? What's wrong with you? Are you fucked
I
in
don't
the
have
head
an
or
answer.
something?
I legitimately don't have an answer for you. That being said, I don't think I don't did they vault what's his name?
Grendel?
Grendel Prime yet? I really need to go back and get Grendel Prime. I think it would just be awesome.
A, Monty? I don't know. B, dude, I'll get you the plat to get it off the market.
I fucking love Grendel. He's just the best. Rolling around my big ass belly. There's so many games that I want to play, and there's not enough time in the day for me to play them. And I'm sad about that.
Same,
Like,
dude.
I want to play this game until this game disappears, and hopefully it was a successful beta, and they actually released the game on Xbox. Baldur's Gate. I don't really need to explain that one. This is good. Warframe, because it's Warframe. Sold my soul a long time ago. And on this long list of video games, Dead by Daylight, non-existent. Not on the list. Just to clarify.
Why?
The difference between me and you. Dead by Daylight, nowhere near the list. Doesn't
Well,
touch
Monty,
it.
Dead by Daylight isn't getting you viewers, that's why.
That's true. That is fair. Also, it's not on the list. I get it. The game is fun. The game was fun. I had some good times.
Do I want to give him the first helmet? Yeah, we need helmets active. Come here.
Dude, there's gotta be like a sprint button in this game that I'm not seeing, by the way.
I want to, dude, that Gauss Prime trailer was nuts.
But there's auto run. I finally figured out how to get the fucking auto run to work.
What the fuck?
House is also pretty cool frame. Chubby boy named Rick.
Yeah, we lose this game pretty hard. They were like, yeah, he's had a couple of wins, so Give him the best of the bust. I will say they have not realized what the build is yet. Fucking fun.
Oh shit. He hit him with the fucking con. Neo S18, Axie G11, Mesos with G6, and Meso A5 are not vaulted. So, you can get Grindel right now. Where can I get an Axie E11 on?
Fuck, what the? Dude, never change Dead by Daylight players. They're like, we beat a brand new pig coming back after like 2 years of not playing the game with a funny build, and then they're gonna get absolutely molested by someone doing a blight with the best add-ons, best perks, and at least 70 hours that week. I'll be like, this game's too sweaty. What happened?
70 hours that week.
That week.
Rough.
They'll be like, what the fuck? What is this? This is stupid. All we get is the most meta shit. Well. Well. Do we have a drink counter anymore? I can't remember. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're all
What the
gone.
hell are these? Oh shit.
Hold on, we'll do a new one.
I really like the idea that on a single character you can be every class in the game, by the way. I'll say this. I think every MMO should have something similar to this.
It's a pretty interesting idea, Monty. I like it. From what you've told me already, I think it's a good idea.
Also, by the way, you might be thinking, well, Monty, that sounds horrible because you get one class at level 70 and then you gotta grind the other class all the way to level 70. For you see, if you have a class that is substantially lower than your main class, the one that you originally picked, you get XP boost to try and help with the grind to 70. So, they thought about that. They thought about the fact that people probably weren't going to want to have to grind multiple classes all the way up to 70, so they made it substantially easier to grind to 70 the second time with a different class. You're welcome, gamers.
Monty, do you ever miss The Division 2?
I do, quite often actually. It is one of my favorite games we've ever played. But I can't justify going
because of Roosevelt Island.
I think the end game's kind of fucked. Listen, the game is unbelievably fun. I think they fucked up the end game a little bit.
I'd agree with that. Dude, that's like the jump. The jump from... We actually never got to try No, we did. Capitol building.
Did.
Okay, hold on, stop.
Well, we did
District Union Legendary. Actually pretty easy. Not too ridiculous. Capitol building, legendary. A little bit crazier, but manageable. Roosevelt Island, legendary. Absolutely impossible. Downright disheartening to try. It was a genuinely an upsetting experience attempting Roosevelt Island legendary.
We're not bitches. We've done multiple of the legendary strongholds.
We've done every other one.
Multiple of them. There's only 2 that now. There was the new one that they had just released when we quit playing. We didn't do that one because that one was also. We didn't practice that one though. It was the one that had the like turret, right? At one point, there's the vehicle with the turret on the top of it. They had legitimately just released it, and when we stopped playing. So we hadn't done that one, and we hadn't done what was the Roosevelt? We didn't do Roosevelt.
Roosevelt's insane.
Because and the reason why was the one, we just never practiced it, right? It's not something that you pick up and you just do. Practice is involved. 2, and the reason why we didn't do Roosevelt is because Roosevelt was just fucking ridiculous. Not even worth my time to try if Roosevelt's in circulation.
Dude, you guys, I remember, were so fed up with Roosevelt Island.
It was bullshit because we'd done the other 2. And one of them we'd gotten so good at doing it because it was so often that it was nothing.
Yeah. It was bad. I was build switching constantly to try to find something that would work.
Yeah, I had 3 different builds, all of which were legendary stronghold tested. None of them worked. Not a single one.
Your memento build, they were kicking you in your teeth and taking your lunch money.
A momentum build, which the whole thing is, you know, momentum. Once you get going, you're really fucking hard to stop. In District Union, could tear the whole fucking thing up. It was insanity. I'm running around fucking killing shit. It's great. In Roosevelt, I'm fucked. I'm dead. I don't stand a chance. Why? Because you literally can't get going. At the very start of it is just a dead stop.
That start, those medics at that start are unfair. Just outright. Unfun and unfair.
You get rid of the medics at the beginning, and then it would probably be a pretty solid one. It takes so long to get past the beginning of it that it's just fucking ridiculous to try and do the whole thing. We've gone past the beginning of it multiple times. 2 hours into trying.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you fucking die and you reset, who wants to do that again? Even once we did get it down to like a reliable way to get past the beginning, it was still like 2 hours of doing it to get past it. I don't know, people. There are people that are really good at that game that are able to do that shit very quickly. Better men than I.
Yeah.
Good on you people. Better men.
Dude, Foresight Slash is so fucking fun. What is that? Am I stupid?
I'm not gonna use this.
Oh, you're talking about longsword? Is that what that is? Oh yeah, I'm using longsword. I had to think for a second because I have a little bit of alcohol in me. Yeah, Foresight Slash is really cool.
I want this one. And then the other one, which is a roll one. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. What do you mean action not yet learned?
We'll do this.
What do I need to do to be able to learn that? Yeah, that's my class. How do I learn this?
You gonna run to the bathroom real quick?
What does it mean by that? Yeah, we'll do this real quick, then we'll head back to the city. Okay.
So what, you said we're re-downloading and doing a Master Roosevelt duo?
That's ridiculous what you just said. That's pretty crazy.
I love that whenever we looked up help for that, it was one guy using one guy solo Roosevelt Legendary Stronghold. We're like, fucking dude, die, go away. I did also like that Firewall, as a specialization entirely, was 100% useless. Past just not even legendary, past the difficulty before legendary. Jacob was because I remember the difficulties before that. Jacob was like, dude, this is great. I can tank for you guys. You guys get bonuses for being behind me. We went into our first legendary stronghold, which I think was District Union. Jacob walked forward, pulled out that shield, was fucking melted in under a second and lying there dead, and we're like, oh.
I do like the idea, right? That Jacob did that, and then later on I did find a shield build that could work on both heroic, and it did work when going through the tower on legendary. I sent you that video of me and the agent, right? I can't remember what they're called right now. Rogue agent, that's what they're called. Where he just outright couldn't kill me because the regen on the shield was too ridiculous. I do like the fact that there is a shield build that does work for that level of content, not Firewall. It's not use Firewall, fun fact. Not reliable. Wouldn't recommend it. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, did you try this build that on a legendary tower is able to just stand in front of rogue agents and not die? Did you try that on legendary Roosevelt? Yeah, it didn't work. Just didn't work outright. I'm angry now. Angry because we talked about Roosevelt and I'm not happy. Disappointed. Disappointed in me. Disappointed in life. Wait. What? Oh, okay. That did work. Western, Eastern, 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 Eastern. Oh yeah, Western. Footballs. There are footballs. Wait, why in? Wait. Oh. Neat. Come back a little bit. And you had to bring it up, didn't you? Now I want to add that back to the list of games I want to play now.
I'm playing it, man. No, I'm kidding.
I do
maybe
love that
though.
game. I do love that game.
It's such a good game.
Another super grindy game though.
Not really. I don't think it's that grindy.
Yeah, if you want to get the exotics.
Interesting. Go ahead and reload.
I've heard the further and further you get into this game, the more and more the game is actually voice acted, and you have to do a lot less reading. Man, I want to get to that point. I want to be there. I want to be at that point that those people have told me about. Because, man, I'm tired of fucking reading.
그래 이거야.
Damn, he loses laceration. Fuck.
Around.
He's hitting himself with a plot twist. I never played Alan Wake. I wonder if it's really good. Kara, have you ever played Alan Wake?
Are you the thing I'm looking for? Yep. Come here. I need to beat the shit out of you. Yay! Did it. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking kill this bitch.
Dude, there's a main fucking story battle I gotta do. I am actually the correct level for this as well. Cool. Proceed. Wonder if this cutscene's gonna be voice active. Nope. Got it. Gotta read.
Monty, you like playing your visual novel?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, so far the story hasn't been horrible. I just wish that it was like communicated via voice acting and not reading. It's a Final Fantasy story, so like it's not bad. But please get me to the point where this is voice acted. Because like I said, I've heard that they just didn't go back and voice act the early game, but towards the later game, there's a lot more actual voice acting instead of just reading. I want to get to that point.
Reasonable ask. Hot? Oh, what? I said, have you ever played Alan Wake?
Holy shit. Bro, they're trying to kill me, bro. They're trying to murder me. Oh no. What do I do? Ah, yes. I cycle through my skills until you're dead.
Huh. We got disconnected. That's stupid.
Oh shit, the other one's still alive. I thought I was done. Oh, the other one's now dead. Oh, there's more.
Interesting.
I killed the, like, important enemies first. I've done this ass backwards. Easy.
Yeah, I've never played it myself either.
so much reading. There's so much reading. Oh, fuck.
Monty, I heard you like books.
Game's good, and I enjoy it. Kill me. It's over. I really need to go back to the like main city so I can go get meditate, which is probably really good. Oh, is there a quest marker? Oh, the quest is over there. Come on. What the bubbly Bernie? Hello. I'm gonna kill you. Beat your ass, bubbly Bernie.
They already made it past me. Nope, they're running that way now.
그래 이거야.
Damn, we are cutting through health states.
Holy shit, there's a whole fucking army of things trying to kill me right now. We could win. Win. I'm dead! Fuck, they got me. Damn it. Did I fuck up? How do I teleport? I died! Fuck. That's my first time getting killed. Took all the enemies with me though. Oh, this is fine.
I'm not minding the trickster reward at all. People were saying it was super bad. I'm not hating it too much, to be honest. Monty, did you read what Karu had to say?
Welcome to AR Mod. 95% of your time will be spent. Yeah, dude, I want to read it though, right? I want to read it because it's not been a horrible story. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of reading. I don't read books, all right? This is becoming more and more like a book. Okay, defeat toxic toads and obtain their legs. I've been sent on a quest to rip the legs off of toads. How much time have I spent on this game now? That's 7 hours.
I thoroughly stomped these people, and they're asking for mercy.
Please stop, please.
They literally, every single one of them, they must be in a party or something. Every single one of them just, whenever I cornered them, they just crouched and looked at the ground. And I was like, no, you can't be doing this. And one of the other ones crouched up behind me and was looking at the ground. I was like, alright, fine. Fuck. I can't just stomp you like this.
You're just gonna let them go? You're gonna let all of them go?
Yeah, why not?
Bro.
They had one generator done, and I had all of them half dead.
Oh,
they
that's
had
bad.
They had a fifth. Yeah.
So no Dwight.
Yeah, they had a fifth of their objective done, and half of them were about to die.
No Dwight, or they're having a really bad time. Something happened. I now have a rotation for skills, because I have a skill that in my second stance gives me attack boost, and then the other skill for that stance does more damage. So first rotation, use their one attack that gives me the attack increase. Second rotation, use the higher damage one. Rinse and repeat now. I checked out a little bit of the Gladiator too. Pretty cool. It's just got different mechanics, which is, you know, good. Good that not all the classes have the same exact mechanics. Is that BTD 5? Imagine not playing BTD 6.
It's not on computer for free.
Dude, not only is BTD 6 not free, if you want to enjoy the game, you need to spend a little extra money too, so you can have double money. Because me and Jacob have both come to the same conclusion. It is very clear that that game was designed with the idea that you would have double the money.
I will say this, BTD 6 is good. It's really good.
It is. It is good. I think
I'm a Quincy
if
man.
you're going to play BTD 6, go ahead, buy the game, and then go ahead and buy yourself the double money thing. Because I legitimately think that's what they intend for you to do. I don't think that the game was designed with the normal money. in it. Just fine. I mean, the double money's not like that expensive. It's okay. It still does. If you buy the game and buy the double money, I don't think it still adds up to like the cost of a AAA game.
I don't, dude. I bought BTD6 so long ago. I don't even remember how much that game costs.
Also, Jacob told me that there's a possibility he'll be on at 3 or 4, but he said it's unlikely.
Who are we talking to? The president? Why does he feel like he's so important? Just fucking play Xbox.
That is a really big cactus. Also, Gold, I'm playing the game that the cactuses from Monster Hunter World are from.
Oh, the Cactuar. Yeah, you're playing Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
It's a really big one I'm looking at right now. Like, it's fucking huge.
I'm glad I have night vision goggles.
I'm gonna go kill it. Fuck it. That's a level 50. I remember when I said I was gonna go kill it? That's a joke. I was joking. There's no fucking way in hell I killed it.
A kid.
I'm level 19. It is level 20. It is level 50. My bad. I almost said level 20. Why is that thing level 50 in this area? I need an explanation now.
All right. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. I think Monty would like the Summoner class.
I think I would like what?
Summoner class.
Is this Summoner class? I haven't even found that guild.
It's the
yet.
engineer of Final Fantasy. Monty is a big fan of engineer builds.
I do like engineer builds. Matter of fact, we were talking about Division 2. Got an engineer build for that. I think everybody does, though.
Yeah, your
Sure,
shit's so
everybody
good in that
does.
game, you have to.
No, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad.
It said heal other players for equivalent of, yeah, I'm not playing that.
Alright, where's the, where can I get the, where's the guild at for engineer?
GG's Crimson. Yeah, you guys surrendered, and I felt awful, so I was just gonna let you guys go. I just played Balloon Tower Defense 5 until you guys were done with everything.
Fruit, Hammond move
Absolutely,
locations.
you
What's
guys
up,
were
man?
adorable. I love you guys. What are these brown add-ons? What am I up to with this build? Anytime, my friend.
I do not fucking remember one. That's
I
fair.
fucking remember. Oh,
That's
GG's another Jody. You guys did great. I love you guys. Oh, he just typed a bunch of words. What is that? Limasu? Limosa?
Never heard of that place.
Yep. Good.
Nope.
GG, yeah. I wonder what that place is.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna find out though. I wanna go check this out. I want it.
Next time, kill a Leon, he's with us. Okay, I will.
Fuck off.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh.
No, that makes me have to, like, become... Okay, hold on. That's fine. Monitor and abuse, fantastic. Let's do something else with this. What is this? No.
Report back to Hammond.
No.
Dude, the fucking guild leader for the
I love
Fisty
Force
Boys' name is Hammond.
Hammy.
Alright,
Let's see.
I'm gonna look
Coup de
up this
grace,
summoner.
Call of Brine. Let's do.
I'm gonna take a guess and say the class that he's talking about is actually called the Conjurer class. Because that would make sense.
There it is. Nowhere to hide.
The summoner, there is no summoner, but there is a conjurer, and that's basically the same thing. FA 14 conjurer. Okay, let's see. Starts as the conjurer job, then upgrades to the summoner class. Okay.
Man, I'd love to play more Magic the Gathering. That game is so cool. What was that one we were playing? Was it Magic the Gathering Arena or something?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Magic the Gathering. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Ah, so I'm glad that I looked it up. Fun fact. Glad I looked it up. Because it is not Conjurer that you need to get to level 30. You need to get Arsonist to level 30. And then you unlock the ability to go get the Conjurer job.
Magic the Gathering is one of the coolest fucking games ever. I play a black-white deck. What do you play, Karo?
Well, I'm glad that I actually looked it up because I was going to go do Conjurer. That is not correct. You need to be an Arsonist. How do I become an Arsonist? I didn't see that one either. Damn it. Also, so there are like classes built on top of all of these classes too? That's fucking crazy. They're already. There's like 21 classes already, and you're telling me that there's. I don't know what the arsonist is. I can't answer that question, but I can tell you. Oh my god, I read it wrong. It's not arsonist, it's arcanist. Sorry. Arcanist, not arsonist. I read the fucking word wrong. Anyways, there are already 21 classes, and you're telling me that there are more classes that you unlock later? For fuck's sake! How long would it take you to max out every class in this game? Gotta be forever. Now the classes are already upgraded. Okay. Got it. I need to go become an arcanist, so I gotta look up where to become an arcanist at. Arcanist? Arcanist? I don't know. One of those.
I need to get better with my tail attack. I'm fucking dog shit.
Limsa, lower deck. So it's in the same location. Basic
Holy
jobs can be
shit.
upgraded classes, then the
That
classes
scared the
they
fuck out of me, Karu.
expansions are already upgraded. Okay. Okay, got it. So the arsonist you get from the area that Kiru already told me about that I've never been to. I wonder if I can hire a chocobo to take me there. Where's the... You a chocobo guy? Hire a chocobo porter. It only has one destination. That sucks. In that case, we shall go a direction and try and find where this place is. Think I won't just start heading. That's not the right place. That is a place though. You think I won't just start heading in random directions until I find the correct one? Think again. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god! That's it! I found it! It's the boat! I was already there once, I need to go back to this boat now. I need to go back to Footfalls. Damn it, I was just there. Limsa Lominsa. Also, saying that I'm not able to take the boat yet, that I need to continue the story. Got it. Capping my capping.
Oopsies.
No. Level 19 quest, huh? I'm not level 19 yet. Ruh-roh.
I have 4 games in my quick resume. What the hell's going on? Well, did I tell you that I started playing my, did I tell you I started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance in my off time?
You did not, but I kind of figured you would.
It's so good.
We were talking about it not too long ago. Also, I'm too high of a level. These enemies just straight up don't give me XP anymore.
Let me run to the restroom real quick, boys. I'll be right back.
Got it. I need to find enemies that are higher level. And or go and just complete a job.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy.
Oh, well, I just assumed it was a boat because it's at a dock, like towards the ocean.
Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved. I will do my best.
I didn't know. How could I have known?
Rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins. I will follow your instructions.
Alright. As always, if we get too drunk, we'll just play Isaac. Oh, GG's! Yeah, I got, once I get a little too sauced on drinking streams, we kind of stop playing competitive games. It's not fair for someone trying to test their skill to go against someone like me if I'm that drunk.
Yeah, because you're too damn good. I'd lose. Drunk gold is the best gold at that game.
I'm actually fucking up typing. Hold on. But yeah, GG's, you guys did fantastic. I hope to go against you again one day. Whenever I'm a bit more seeing straight.
Also, by the way, I misspoke a while ago when I was
Continue.
talking about this game being like the second most popular MMO. Technically, there was a moment in time where this was the most popular MMO. It did beat out WoW for like a span of 6 months. Now it's no longer number one anymore, unfortunately. But it was number one for a while. Apparently.
Drunk SOS Saturday or Sunday. That'd be interesting.
I mean, I can't. Sundays are no go for alcohol for me.
Well, yeah, Monty's a sissy.
I work at like 5 a.m.
Me too. I work at well, why do you work at 5?
Well, I work at 6, but I gotta leave my house to get to work at like 5. Yeah, level
Saturday,
19.
Sunday, whatever.
Oh, I don't want to skip this session. Ah. Also, by the way, if you're wondering, yes, I did pick the class that punches people just so I can make fisting jokes. There was no other reason. Yeah, right? I feel like that was a reasonable decision. I also like martial arts, in all fairness. Speaking of which, I got to hit what is a new thing to me. That is actually meant to be hit. I didn't just punch something random at work. It is a buoy filled with water and air. This is apparently an actual thing that you can purchase for, like, punching and training. I didn't know about this, which is
buoy
crazy.
filled with water and air.
Yes. And punching it, I realized it kinda is not that bad. Bare hands punching it, not a great idea. Buoys are made of rubber, stretches your skin. Stretching your skin causes irritation and swelling. Swelling causes it to hurt when you punch things. So, but with gloves on, it makes a lot of sense because water can move very, very easily on itself, unlike a lot of heavy bags and stuff that are filled with sand. Sand does not move nearly as well on itself, and also after a while, sand can start to compact and it can get even harder. So the water inside of a buoy filled with air that then allows the water to move around on itself, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh my god,
So at
Carrie's
work-
gonna play the Division 2.
At work, they were like talking about the idea that we might start doing that, right? So they bought a competitor's like buoy that already does it, and they were like, punch it, and they're like, oh, we'll get Josh to come over and he can punch it. He used the box, so he'll love it. And I walked over, and I was punching, and I was like, this isn't bad. Like, this really isn't bad. So now long story short, I'm legitimately.
In the
I already
market
talked to my workplace. If we have when we have another bad buoy, because it happens, due to material leaking onto the rope eye of the buoy, when we have another one, they're just gonna let me take it, and I'm gonna hang it from the rafters in my basement. I'm not gonna go crazy.
Said
I'm
that
gonna do
in
like
his
a-
basement, that is his bedroom.
Oh no, the attachment to the basement. It's like another part of the basement. Although I might just hang it in the bedroom part of my basement. I haven't decided. But so yeah, it makes a lot of sense. The more and more I thought about it, the more and more I thought, you know what? Water does super easily glide on itself, so it makes a lot of sense. You can get these buoys up to like 150 pounds.
What marks am I going for? We'll go for mother.
Also, by the way, the like buoys I'm referring to, the 150-pound ones cost like $1,000, and there's zero reason for you to ever buy one.
I can see forever.
It's
Wait, so
actually
why
a
do
waste
people
of
buy
money.
them?
Okay, well, I'm assuming someone thinks, you know, you buy one of the heavier ones, that way when you're boxing it, you can treat it like a heavy bag and it's not going to move. Now, let me explain to you why that's unnecessary. Water is super, super good at absorbing impact and not translating impact
Oh.
into motion, you know? Sandbags, if the sandbag is not heavy enough, when you hit it, it will rock a lot and it will move a lot. Water doesn't do that nearly as bad because water, you punch the water and it might move a little bit, but generally speaking, the water absorbs most of that impact without moving the buoy. A 40-pound, 15-inch buoy is probably all you're going to need to keep your buoy from moving a whole lot. Unless your name is like Francis Ngannou or somebody like that who, you know, are kind of monsters. Unless when you get your punching force red by like one of the force things, right? And your force is hitting easily into double digits, or not double digits, into 5-digit area, then you're probably fine with a 40 pound. I watched the Mythbusters, right? Mythbusters had an episode where they were trying to see whether or not the Kill Bill punch your way out of the coffin thing was possible. And they had everybody punch like a force reader. Their best puncher, his standing up punching power, which is outright punching power, was equivalent to John Finch's laying down with 6 inches of movements punch, by the way.
Are you surprised?
I think it was actually slightly less. It was like 1,500 or something pounds of pressure. And John Finch legitimately did hit that while laying on his back and having about 6 inches of movement to throw a punch. And they were just like, wow, that's crazy. Although, that's not that crazy. 1,500 is not that high. I mean, when John Finch threw an actual punch, his was like almost 14 or something like that. And John Finch used to get made fun of for having pillow hands, as in he was a really soft puncher. So, I don't know what the hardest punch ever recorded was. I think it was on games or sports science. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Go ahead.
Give me a second. Okay. So, the hardest punch ever recorded was Francis Ngannou. Remember that name? I literally just said it. Remember how I said he was a monster? The fucking hardest punch ever recorded was by him at a 129,161 units. By the way. It's funny. I was just talking about him. I was just talking about the fact that he is actually a monster. In case you wanted to know how big of a monster, he has the hardest punch ever recorded in human history. He hit triple digits. Or not triple digits, I keep saying that. He hit 6 digits. 6. That's fucking ridiculous. Francis Ngannou didn't break it by doing like sprinting or anything like that. He just threw a punch. It wasn't like a 6-inch punch like Bruce Lee's like used to do back in the day. But it's nuts. It's fucking crazy. Triple digits is so much. That is way too high. Remember, I just told you that John Finch threw a punch that registered at like 5 digits. I think it was like 1,400 or something, or 14,000.
Sounds crazy.
John Finch is about 100 pounds less than this person, but I'm just saying. I wonder what standard of measurement this was. I feel like this can't be the same standard of measurement that the John Finch punch was measured in, which would be like pounds of force. This has got to be some other measurement.
I can't find.
No, it says units. A power cube measure. Okay, its measurement is Franklin. I want to compare Franklin's to
Its measurement is
pounds of
Franklin's?
Yes, it uses Franklin's is the measurement of the speed and force of the punch. Those two things combined is what burned to Franklin.
Interesting. We need the card to go back. Karu, come down to Ohio. We can scrap.
Huh? I used to do Taekwondo.
Monty, I always tell the story. I bet Austin would hate this. I always tell the story of that day with Austin in the dirt.
Yes, it was very crazy what happened. One,
Where he was
that
like,
you
"Yeah,
tried
I'll
to take
scrap
my
with the
head
big
off,
boys."
that you tried to take my head off, and two, that you almost did take Austin's head off.
Yeah, where he was like, "Oh," he was like, "Nice circle," and then he said a mean word. I went, "All right, you first." And then he stepped up, threw one crazy haymaker, caught one to the jaw, and almost went out in a single punch.
He made fun of me for literally diving and dodging your fucking punch, and then he stepped up and got hit by the same punch
was almost
and
knocked out
realized
standing
why
up.
I dodged it.
Yeah,
Then realized why I literally rolled to get away from it.
Yeah, I punch insanely hard. And
By the
I will
way,
take
so the-
hits to punch that hard.
The best answer I can find is that someone measured his power once before and it rated at a 51,064 foot-pounds of force, which is the same measurement for John Finch, which means the difference between Francis Ngannou's not hardest punch, because according to the research, the other punch that he threw would have been harder, versus John Finch's hardest punch ever thrown. It was like 51,000 versus I think like 14 to 17,000. That's the difference. That was difficult to find, by the way. Gold is absolutely the kind of guy that will stand in front of you and just absolutely blast you with a ridiculously hard punch, so. I like to move around. I don't like to stay stationary. Gold will, though. He'll wait.
Yeah.
He'll take some punches and then he'll throw one hard one.
I like the whole, like we talked about earlier, I like the concept of doing damage to deal damage.
Yeah. He does that, he'll even take that as far as real life fighting, which is an interesting concept to me. boxing, the art of hitting without getting hit. Gold, no, fuck that shit.
Oh, fuck that. I bet I hit harder.
Somebody was trying to argue. I saw something on Facebook that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and it's stupid as fuck. It was trying. It's crazy to think that you. It's crazy to think that in a street fight, the person on the left would absolutely kill the person on the right. It was one of those on Facebook, except this one was just dead wrong. It was Floyd Money Mayweather and Brock Lesnar.
Who was
Floyd
it saying
Money
was
Mayweather. It was Floyd was on the left, so they said Floyd would win in a street fight. Two things about that. Brock Lesnar outweighs Floyd Money Mayweather by 100 pounds. Start there. The weight classes exist for a reason. Point number 2. Floyd Money Mayweather is one of the best boxers in history. Because he uses the rule set to his advantage. He turns his head away from punches, that way they get hit in the back of the head, therefore incentivizing your opponent not to throw a punch when your head is turned because they will have points deducted for hitting you in the back of the head. He hugs his opponent, which is a really bad idea in a street fight because somebody like Brock Lesnar that weighs 100 pounds more than you is just gonna fucking throw you to the ground like a rag doll. I can't believe I have to explain the fact that Brock Lesnar, the ex-UFC champion, in a street fight would kill a man that is less than 100 or is 100 pounds less than.
Yeah.
I'm willing to admit Floyd is an amazing boxer because he takes advantage of a ridiculously stupid rule set. Just a question. Floyd beat Manny Pacquiao in the ring. However, if they were to fight on the streets, who would I pick to win a fight on the streets? Manny Pacquiao, every single time. Manny Pacquiao's boxing style translates better to an actual fight. He throws wildly. I mean, he'll get in front of you and just start fucking throwing bombs at you over and over and over again. Does it work in a ring against Floyd Money Mayweather? No, because Floyd will just grab you, push you off to back you up. You can't get set to throw punches because Floyd will do that. In a street fight, is it gonna work? Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how you have to really play the game there with that kind of stuff. Because certain things will work, like you said, and certain things will work in street fights that won't work otherwise. And you can really just abuse that. You can't abuse a guy is holding you down and punching you in your head until you're starting to die.
Even the UFC has a rule set that it leads to it not being a legitimate street fight. Because the fact that in Funkmaster, Aljamain Sterling took advantage of this. To keep somebody from kneeing you or punching you in the face, all you gotta do is put your hands on the ground. If you put your hands on the ground or you put a knee down, they're no longer allowed to knee you and no longer allowed to kick you. They're not allowed to knee you at all. And they're not allowed to kick you in the face. Funkmaster took advantage of that in his career, like a lot. I've said this to Gold, and I said this on stream a couple of times. Am I gonna take a professional fighter? No. Am I gonna take an average Mo Schmo that walks up to me and has a big mouth? I will fucking tune them up. I have enough training to be confident enough to say, a random dude on the street with no training, I'm gonna kick their ass.
Yeah, absolutely, Garrett. That's exactly what Manji just said he would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also, for fights like that, it comes down to how much do you want to win. Because if it's a guy who's just like, man, fuck you, yada yada, shoves me, and I tackle him to the ground and I take a fistful of his hair and start beating it into his head into the concrete, I wanted to win more. I wanted to win more than he was willing to invest in this fight. And he didn't realize I was that invested into this fight. Because it's always a game of who wants to win more. Because if a guy shoves you, maybe he wants to win. But if you come back with a full-fledged tackle and a hard elbow straight to the maxillary bone, it's pretty obvious who wanted to win more. Because if he wanted to win more, he would have come at you with a punch, not a shove. He would have realized the stakes at hand, and he wouldn't have just shoved you. That's why with situations like that, I always talk about two people engaging in combat who want to win. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to keep my shots and my mics at the exact same level. So if I finish a mic, I'll finish a shot. In that exact same vein, if you punch a guy and you knock him to the ground and then you feel teeth in your neck, you're like, oh, he wanted to win more. Whoopsies, and then he ripped your throat out. That's my bad.
Yep.
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
Gone.
This game's
How
kind of
could
funny.
you have spent our savings?
So the leader of my guild, whose name is Hammond, just got his ass kicked by a regular rank and file enemy that I have killed quite a large number of because he's old.
Oh no.
He was talking shit and then it kicked his ass. Don't worry, Hammond. I got this. Poor old man Hammond. So sad. I don't want to do this again. Skip that. Gold, Twitch wants me to know that TwitchCon Europe tickets are on sale now. Are you going?
Yeah. No, I'm fucking with you, dude. I wish I could go to TwitchCon Europe. I know that Otz goes to TwitchCon Europe, and he's one of my favorite streamers. anyone who ever asks, Odds Darva is definitely the reason I started streaming. I always was interested in YouTube and content creation from like Achievement Hunter, but Odds is what made me want to do Twitch and what made me want to do.
Look at who he has to look up to. You're drunk again, aren't you? Shut up, Max.
Dead by Daylight, but even then, I still really enjoy it.
Good. Leave. We'll be fine without you.
Man, you brought up Achievement Hunter. Now I'm sad.
Dude, aren't we all?
Never again will we hear. Let's play.
I can go watch those again. I know what you're talking about.
That's true. How's Dog Days doing? Their new channel. I haven't even
Who?
looked at
What?
it. Dog Days. It's like their new thing. After Achievement Hunter closed down, they have Dog Days now. I think is what they called it.
You'd have to ask Jacob. I have no idea. Monty, to me, Achievement Hunter
I
died
don't think
many
it
years
started.
ago.
I don't think it's actually started yet. Also, off topic's over. They stopped that.
Off topic is outright over.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Is it called Dog Bark? I was wrong. It's not called Dog Days, it's called Dog Bark. And, they have a decent amount of videos out. 50,000 subscribers.
Are you serious? 50K?
50K subscribers.
Fuck.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside you cleanse your soul.
are insane. You are taking this too far. Can't you hear how you sound?
I like a lot of
Pray
people
for your
at my weight
salvation.
have no kicking
Come,
talent
pray
whatsoever.
with us, Isaac.
I also have little legs. My body's just not proportionate for kicking. So I have not really done any combat sports that involve a lot of kicking.
Yes, if I
It's
will say
not-
this though, and exactly what Monty's thinking and what Monty will agree with, as soon as there's a strength disparity or a skill disparity, but the other person has really good kicks, I'm taking it to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you get that. I'm not gonna let you get that range advantage. I'm not gonna let you have that kick disparity over me. I'm gonna take you to the ground. And I'm gonna try to make it a grounded pound as fast as possible, where legs are useless, where I just have to avoid knees.
I have practiced in boxing for my stand-up because I'm not bad with my fists. And if somebody can throw kicks and is really good at that, I am also quite practiced in wrestling and know a bit of jiu-jitsu.
That is exactly what you want to do to knock them away from having that range disparity that will innately come from them having great kick potential.
Because I'll be the first one to say I've taken a kick by someone who actually did karate before to the gut. That shit hurts really bad. So the moment that someone starts throwing kicks is the moment where I go, okay, I'm abandoning the stand-up. I'm going to try and take this fight to the ground. Because kicks hurt. There's a
Kicks
reason
hurt.
why there are a lot of different training. BJJ, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, which is just a variant of BJJ. Things like that are super, super useful.
Yes, that is 100% what you want to learn. If you have solid kicks, because if somebody realizes that, they're not going to let you throw those kicks.
The moment that someone that has any amount of experience realizes that you are going to be better at stand-up than them, if they have any amount of training, and even if they don't have any amount of training, they're just going to take the fight to the ground immediately. They're going to abandon the stand-up because they can't beat you. They know they can't beat you. So that's why I have also done forms of training in like takedowns and ground game, because I want to be prepared if I get into a fight, which hopefully I don't, but if I do, wherever the fight goes, I want to have experience.
Yeah, but like I was saying as well, the biggest thing with the street fight is who wanted it more. If you ever get into a street fight with somebody, it's whoever wants it more wants to win. It doesn't even matter if you are a 10-time MMA heavyweight champion. A guy tackles you and you're like, well, I've got this. I'm a 10-time heavyweight. And then you feel teeth start to dig into your neck and you're like, oh, he just bit my throat out.
Well, I will say this, right? I do think that skill still definitely plays a part in that, because if you're not trained but you really, really want to win, there are UFC fighters that have already proven that the average individual, generally speaking, can't even hurt them. They're just not experienced enough to even do damage.
Yeah.
This isn't a good example because the dude he was fighting did not really want the win. But an example of this is very recent. Sean Strickland fought
what is his name?
that
Yeah, I know
don't
what
know
you're talking
his
about. Nico.
He fought, was it Nico? Was
Yeah,
it
it
him?
was Nico.
He fought Nico because Nico was talking shit, so Sean invited him to come out and spar with him. Sean, for the first like half of the round, legitimately wasn't throwing punches and was just putting his hands up in the other dude's face. And about halfway through of just letting him throw punches at him, he was like, have you realized yet that you can't even hurt me? That you legitimately can't do damage to me? And then he started hitting him, and a couple seconds later it was over.
Did you see where Joe Rogan was giving him shit for that?
A lot of people gave him shit for that, but the dude was talking shit. One, that dude talks shit to everybody. The dude was just
I will
talking
say
a lot
this,
of shit.
my stance on it, Nico deserved it.
Yeah. People are giving him shit because he knew that he could win the fight. He didn't need to do all that. But sometimes
It was funny.
it's justified. And I think it was justified.
Yeah, like you said, how it went, it was fucking brutal.
He played with him. He just made him look completely silly. And that's, UFC fighters can do that to average people. There was a basketball player, I don't remember what his name was. We'll use this as an example. There was a basketball player. I don't know what his name was. He wasn't super famous or anything like that. He used to get made fun of in the league, in the NBA, because people thought that he was so bad. He once said that I am closer to being as good as Michael Jordan than you are to being as good as me. He then proposed a challenge where he just let a bunch of people walk into his gym and do 1v1 basketball against him. He destroyed all of them. It was not even close.
Yep. That's how crazy it is. That's the difference between athlete and normal human being. Every time.
He may not have been good in the NBA. He is still in the NBA. You know? Like, it's not a comparison.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, also, by the way, that being said, the whole, you know, they're trained. They're the best of the best, so they're better than the average individual. I've said this once, I'll say it 100 times. If somebody came to me today and said, hey, we're gonna let you spar with Mike Tyson, my immediate response is the answer yes.
Mike is legendary.
There is no illusion, right? I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna get fucking tuned up with Mike Tyson. But it's an experience that I would love to see. I would love to just check it out. He'll knock me out. I'll go out cold. He'll beat the shit out of me. I know that.
Current Tyson?
Yeah, absolutely. Off the couch Tyson, not
Off the
training and out of
couch.
shape, would
Wild.
probably still kill me. He would beat the shit out of me. He's just there's too much of a skill gap.
How much training for you to beat off the couch, no training Tyson?
Years.
Years.
Multiple years of me actually training at least probably 4 times a week. 3 or 4 times a week. I truly do believe that even off the couch Mike Tyson is just that, he's got that much more training than I do. There's such a disparity in our skill level that even off the couch, it would probably take me a few years of training to even come close to being able to keep up.
Fair.
That being said, it's coming from a person that idolizes Tyson, right? So, you know, some other people might have other
Puberty.
non-biased opinions on that subject. My opinion is biased. I idolize the man.
He can do no wrong, except for...
No, okay, there's a difference between thinking someone is a good person and idolizing them. I can respect what Mike Tyson has done. That does not mean I think that he's a
But
good person.
just
He's done a
exclusively
lot of-
that one thing he said to that one reporter outright exempts him from being a good person. I'm going to fuck you until you love me.
Yep. The same person that Sean Strickland beat up had beef with Moist Critical, actually.
Yep.
If you're wondering who we're referring to, it's the Check My Clips guy. You're not familiar with the actual person. It's the Check My Clips dude. check my clips. Check my clips. Oh, also, by the way, it was Sneeko.
Yep.
I'll say his name. Fuck it. Sneeko. Yeah. Moist, of course, didn't accept his challenge to a fight. Because why would Moist Critical accept a fight with Sneeko? There's no reason for him to fight. I think Moist looks at him as a babbling buffoon. But listen, I'll say this. If they wanted to hop in a boxing ring, I might actually whip out my paycheck to see Moist fight Sneeko.
I'd pay for watch it. I know Moist wins. If you never
I
see,
think Moist could probably beat Sneeko.
and let me show you this.
Are you gonna show him flexing?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's what he looks like flexing. Cause Sneeko looks how Sneeko looks, cause he's a bitch. Yeah, that's what Moist looks like when he's flexing. That's not Photoshop. That is his actual fucking bicep. I'm pretty sure he has a degree in physiology and shit like that as well. Yeah, he is jacked.
I will say this, I think if he was gonna fight Sneeko, he needs to put on a little weight. I'm pretty sure Sneeko's a bit heavier than he is. Maybe not a lot, because Sneeko's also kind of small. And also, no offense to Moist, he just doesn't have the frame to fight either. Which I'm kind of in the same boat as him, although I will say his frame is probably worse even than mine, because he's short. He's very, very short.
Very is crazy. Calm down. But he is like 5'4" or something.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's 5'4" is what he said.
Listen, I'll fight Sneeko in his stead. I will be his horse.
You would have to lose some weight to fight Sneeko. I don't think he's going to fight you. I'm
No, I
really
don't.
certain that Sneeko's not going to agree to that fight.
No, but if I
If he
shred,
does, he's dumb.
if I shred down, it's gonna be even worse. Cause then I'm gonna have like fucking ripped abs and corded biceps and shit. As I'm cutting down right now, I'm probably gonna cut down all the way to like 210 or 220 for my cut. And
Yeah.
by that point, I'm gonna have like shredded six pack and fucking.
Isn't Sneeko? I'm pretty sure Sneeko's like 6 foot tall or something like that. So the
Let
height
me-
difference, I think, is going to be the biggest challenge for Moist, because he's 5'4". He's got a very short range. If they're doing MMA, Moist can just alleviate that by taking Sneeko to the ground, though. Like we've talked about, just tackle him. Just take him to the ground, grab a hold of him.
Sneeko is 25 years old, 6'2", 100.
Yep.
Monty, he's only 170 pounds.
Yeah. So he has about a foot of height on Charlie. I don't know what their reach is, but I imagine Charlie's is going to be much shorter than a person that is a foot
Oh my
taller than
God.
him.
I have right now, I'm already cutting pretty heavy. I'm about 240. I have 70 pounds on Sneeko. 70.
Also, I've watched the Sean Strickland video multiple times. Let's say I cut down to 170 pounds. Sneeko is about 4 inches taller than me. I will tune up Sneeko.
Oh my God, it'll be a crime. What you do to that man will be a crime.
I would tune up Sneeko pretty quickly. I don't think it would take very long. I've seen the Sean Strickland video. I'm not scared whatsoever. That was against a professional fighter. However, I was not impressed with what I was seeing.
Yeah, you weren't seeing him trying advanced savage strategies. You were seeing him get his head caved in.
Sean Strickland embarrassed him, one, because it's a professional fighter versus an untrained fighter, or an untrained person. And two, because Sneeko just looked like shit.
That's funny as shit.
I've seen far better skill in tough men. Also, the Tough Man just happened this week. I need to get in shape. I need to do that next year. Again. And actually try to compete this time. Not to mention, I think Charlie's like 130 something pounds, right? I'm gonna guess 130, 140 pounds, maybe. Actually, I think 140 is probably pushing it. I think he's pretty low in the 130 pound area, judging upon the picture Gold just showed. Because he is built, but you also got to remember that build is on, it's one, kind of a small build, it's just really toned, and two, it's on a 5'4" frame. Like, that same build on a 7-foot tall frame is going to be close to 200 pounds, but that's a 5'4" frame. So, I don't know. I don't know what Charlie weighs. I'm gonna guess in the 130s.
154 pounds.
Really?
Yes.
He is a lot heavier than he looks. He is. I would have never guessed over 150. That's interesting. regardless though, even at 150 pounds, that's 20 pounds lighter than Sneeko, and the height difference is his biggest issue.
Yeah.
It's just such a difficult thing to overcome. That's why if I ever do the tough man again, I'm gonna have to cut a lot of weight. People are just too tall. They're way taller than me.
Got them tall ass motherfuckers.
I mean, the year that I competed, there was a dude that was competing in my weight class that was a literal foot taller than me. He was 6'10". That's huge. He's head and shoulders taller than me. If I wanted to fight people my height in the tough man, probably 170 pounds. Which is a lot of weight to cut, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm fat right now. It's like, from currently, even though I'm a little bit fatter than normal, I'm a bit out of shape. That's about 65 pounds from where I'm currently at. But my decently in shape weight is normally around 230, 225 pounds. So even then, still looking at 50 pounds.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I could cut down to solid 176 and then just dehydrate myself to lose the rest of the weight before the fight. Which, by the way, is not exactly allowed in the tough man. You're not supposed to cut water weight to compete. Kind of against the rules a little bit. But they also would have no way of proving that I did. I don't think that they do dehydration tests. Correction, I know they don't do dehydration. I said I don't think, I know for a fact they don't do dehydration tests.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end there. We're gonna stream tomorrow afternoon at some point. We'll see when. But tomorrow night, I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate. So we'll see what's going on tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Otherwise, I'll see you Sunday for some more Dead by Daylight. This is fun. I'm glad you're having fun. Division 2?
I'm probably hopping off as well.
Division 2 is insanely good. I will see you tomorrow, Karu. Bye. And good night, Monty.